wonderful presenters on it. And she has agreed to sit down and tell us more about what she's up to. She hinted at a whole bunch of cool different things. Now we're going to actually learn about them. Valencia, please tell us about yourself and cool nail polish.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just got it done yesterday. So what I do, several things. Before I got into game industry, I was an indie developer. I still am an indie developer. And I just make games at IGDA-IO. I just kept publishing and publishing games at IGDA-IO. And these aren't like big hit games. You go on IGDA-IO, you're going to see about text-based games and visual novels and RPG Maker games and 1 or 2 Unity games. And you're like, how in the world did she get a job into the industry? Because publishing the game and making the game is like the most important thing. When I did get the interview at Owlchemy Labs, which I work as an associate gameplay engineer, I got it, and they was sitting there playing my game in the middle of the interview, found a bug, and asked me how I'm going to fix that bug in the interview. And I was like, oh gosh. But because I knew the game inside out, I actually knew how to fix the bug. I was able to answer the interview question. So that's one thing I did, but way before I start working at Owlchemy Labs as a gameplay engineer. And another thing I do, I am also the IGDA Foundation Alumni Coordinator. So I'm with the IGDA Foundation. I did Xbox Game Camp. I'm a Google Women in Gaming Scholar. I do a lot of things. So several things I do in the game industry. And I promote diversity in games.
Excellent. So what's your itch? Tell us your itch.
My itch is VC Creative Endeavors. You look up VC Creative Endeavors, VC Valencia Coleman, you can find it on itch.io. And if you look up 1000 Sleepless Tales, it's one of the most popular games out there.
All right, well, then my next question would be, tell us one of your favorite games and why. One of your own that you made. Favorite games and why. And that sounds like a great one right there.
1000 Sleepless Tales is an RPG Maker horror game. So yes, man, the RPG Maker engine. And it's an homage to RPG Maker horror games like Ib and The Witch's House and those really old games when I played them when I was younger. And I worked with a team that I found on itch.io. It was some program said, hey, I'm working this game jam. I need other people. So I dragged my closest friend who wanted to make a game. And she is actually a CSU alumni as well, but she went to chemistry. And I'm in computer science. I grabbed her as the artist and the writer. I came a program. We had another program. We found a music person. And we made this amazing little horror game called 1000 Sleepless Tales. And it's about this little girl traveling through a land of dreams that is still being made. We're still fixing it and cleaning it up and making more acts. I love it so much. Because I love that the teams stick together. I love that all the teams I work with are still together. We're still improving the game.
Well, I'm glad you're talking about things you love, because that's my next question. What do you love most about being in the game industry?
I love the people. Oh my gosh, I met so many cool people in the game industry, and I could just be myself in the game industry. I used to work in a very corporate world, and I couldn't be myself. I couldn't dye my hair. I couldn't do other things, and I was all like, it was fine, but I was like hiding a part of myself. When I'm in the game industry, I went to GDC this year. I felt belonging there. And I felt like, oh my gosh, these are my people. These are people I can be around. And it's very important to be yourself in the game industry, because even not, they will sniff it out. They will sniff it out real quickly that you're not being yourself. So be yourself and meet other people and network. Please network. You want to be in the game industry, you have to know other people.
Awesome. Great stuff, Valencia. Thank you. Welcome to the industry.
Thank you.